Hey everybody, it's Flaxuary and welcome back to the channel. Been a long time since I did one of these, or at least it feels like it's been a long time. I know I did EBO3. So yeah, it's been a while since I've actually done one of these. Um, Sorry about that. Gonna try to be a little bit more consistent. Um, Part of it was finances. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Your boy was in a hole and had did himself out, but we good now. We should be able to do something. Now, this was a tournament winner pack. Okay. I think these are. I don't know. I know there's a Shanks that you can get from these that is just the Shanks from that promo set that had Roger and all that. So, I don't know. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, just going to try to be more consistent. Admittedly, oops. Oh, did we get the. No, we got Sabo, it looks like. Okay. Out of these winter cards, I pretty much just want the Shanks. It's I mean, I don't use it, but dang, it's still nice looking though. That's a really neat looking card. But I mean, I don't even really use that Shanks anyway. Um I have it just in case, doesn't get removed if you have X amount of Dawn, whatever. So I don't know. Just kind of wanted it, but we'll see. I just got to keep winning, or at least get back to winning. The game has kind of outpaced me. Let's see. It's a welcome pack. That's a nice law card. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, I have not been doing well at locals, or at least not winning, I should say. I think I'm doing okay at locals. Just the wins are not as consistent now. Um, I don't know. It's been a case where I run into one guy who he was running. He admits that he just kind of follows the meta. So he was running purple yellow Rosinante. Oh, we got Holly with the release stamp. That's nice. I know this card was a menace during pre-release. I did not pull it in my pre-release packs, so unfortunate. But I don't know. But yeah, no. Roger, because I'm still playing Roger, has not kept up, unfortunately. Now I know there's the Zoro cards that are in this set. It's supposed to help, but it's still not. I don't think it's enough. Specifically, depending on what we pull in this set, you'll see it. But okay, Impact now and Moda. 7? Oh, but it only searches Lucia. Who's this for? Okay. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. Purple and L by itself is kind of scaring me off of Roger because that is near impossible. Absalom. Ooh, and Kalgara. Kalgara is a really interesting deck. I think Kalgara. Oh, yeah, I think Kalgara is the most ethical yellow deck in the game. Cause I know, yellow does some crazy stuff. Gotta say. Now, again, as Roger, it doesn't really hurt unless they're trashing life. When they're trashing life, it's an issue. But if it's just if they're just healing, who cares? I couldn't care less if they're healing. But I don't know. Oh, I talk about some of that stuff in my Can I Be King with the King series, which if I do switch off of Roger, I don't know what I'm going to. Just probably grinding or something like that. Like a reference to clips or something. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to get into the actual box now. Hopefully I'm not jumping too far in different topics or whatever. Again, been a while since I've done one of these. So we're going to see. But how are you guys enjoying this? Have you all found any particular decks that you like in this set? If I do switch off with Roger, now we do have a leader pack y'all can see, but with this set, just like with OP-14, Leaders can be hits still. So we're going to see. But if I do switch off of Roger, I was thinking about going to Lucy. Lucy just seems like a good, fun deck to play. It's a little simple, but I don't know. With Roger, I like simple. Let's see. Frankie, Rare Ores, and Robin. Okay. I'm going to organize this. I'll put leaders here, stack of commons like right here, rares, and all that over there. There's something underneath my mat. I should have cleared it off a little bit better. But yeah, no. Lucy's pretty good. Lucy's pretty good. That's one that I'm kind of thinking about. I know people play Brooke. I don't know how to make that deck work. I haven't tried, but I've seen people playing it, and I'm like, this does not look like the type of play style I want to play. No, that's not shade or anything. That's just personal preference. But we're going to see, because part of it, again, if you do play the game, part of it is that purple Enel is kind of weak to the yellow decks. And again, Roger's kind of decent into yellow decks. But again, the SEC Luffy. That's a gorgeous card. Look at the texturing on that. Let me see if it can focus in. That's so dope. I'm glad I got that. Like, wow. Again, I don't play yellow. I don't play yellow. But, hey, I like it. And it's definitely getting sleeved up. Because that's a gorgeous card. Yeah, no, Lucy sounds good. And also it's a little bit better into purple and now. Yellow's just too expensive. And I don't know. It's just kind of not the play style I currently want to do. I don't know. It's me. I'm a little too hard-headed. So, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. Definitely thinking about Lucy. When he was announced, though, I really wanted to run Don Krieg. Don Krieg sounded pretty good. Don attached. Giving everything minus 2,000 on the opponent's turn. Sounds like a great ability. And I think it is. I think he probably just doesn't have the good enough support. East Blue just kind of got gutted, I think. Speaking of East Blue. Speaking of East Blue again. But yeah, we'll see. Lucy King. Okay. Who's this for? Sabo? Maybe? I don't know. Sabo was on the Lucia. Okay, yeah. Maybe that's for Sabo. Oh, Brooke Leader. Haruden. Usopp Rare. That's pretty neat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Don... Man, okay, we're speaking stuff into existence. So let me tell you about the Whitebeard SP. The Whitebeard SP is basically the card that I wanted this set. I want nothing more than to pull Whitebeard SP. Man, how many times should I mention Whitebeard SP for it to manifest? It is, because I'm telling you, like, yeah, I do want to build Lucy, and all that, but, you know, I don't know if I want to keep, like, opening boxes. Oh, Jenny? That's kind of neat. Okay, I didn't know she had a card. It's an EBO4 card. Okay. But, yeah, no, kind of lost my train of thought there. I want to build Lucy, but I don't know if I want to keep opening box specifically for Lucy. This card's pretty good. I like it. Django. Nami, and oh, Mama Rogan. This card made me lose pre-release. Well, not necessarily. I lost, so I was 1-1, and then because there weren't a whole lot of people there, they were just like, you can play each other for a pack. And I cleared this guy's board and then like established a blocker. And then sure enough, he played this and then rest my blocker and then just attached all Dawn and swung. And that was it. He didn't get anything good from the pack, luckily. But yeah. How did y'all do a pre-release? I hope some of these cards are busted. Like, of course, Holly. But, nah, some of these cards actually... This was another one. Because if you had this and Holly, you basically just won. And I saw neither. I was basically like all 2Ks. So like this was one of the cards I had. I don't think I had that one. Didn't have Holly. But I don't know. Yeah, this is supposed to be for Sabo because it's a 7 cost. Yeah, I think. I don't know. That's one of those anti-removal cards. See, this is a rare thing. Is this the... Oh, this is the alt version. Oh, that's pretty. That it with Kizaru in the background? Wow, okay. You know, it's not Whitebeard SP, but that is still a very gorgeous card, and I am happy to add it to the collection. I'm just gonna have to buy that daggone Whitebeard. It's selling for like, it's pre-release prices. I need to remember that. I need to know that that's not going to always be what the price is, but it's close to 400 right now, and I don't know. As much as I'm a Whitebeard fan, and as much as I want that card, I don't know about spending 400 on it. I might have to part ways with something to get that. Man, this is a beautiful card. That's crazy. Okay, so both of our, well, there's still possibility for a third hit, but I don't know. Both of our hits, same card. And that doesn't have a manga, so I can't be like, oh, maybe the third one's in the manga. I don't know. Manga Enel would be cool. That's probably like one of the few mangas that I would want. Because again, if you've been following along, watching my videos, you know I'm not really chasing mangas like that. It's a funny card. But Manga Enel and the Sanji manga are like the only two that I kind of would be like, okay, well, not gonna complain if I get it. Yeah, all right. But I don't know. If we don't get Whitebeard SP, we for sure are going to want Zoro SR, and screw it, Kizaru SR too. Might as well, you know. Quick $50. Should not view this stuff as an investment. I just don't play yellow. And again, like, your boy's a little broke. I'm recovering, but still. Okay, Bell Luffy leader. I played somebody who was playing that, and they should have won, but they just made a mistake. This card in pre-release, somebody pulled it. Broken card. And Rebecca SR. Oh, so this is the one that's I didn't know these were SRs. Okay. Dang. So, I don't know. I don't think that's going to be like a super expensive card for Lucy, regardless. But yeah. Well, so no Whitebeard. Unless There's a potential 4 hitbox. What leader? What leader do I want? You know what? We're going to save this for the end. Yep. Haha, you thought. No. I was legit about to just open it, but I'm like, no. You know what? Content brain. Let me keep this retention a little bit. All right, we got a potential Goldon chance. I don't know. Does that count as a hit? Oh, Emmett. That's not a great effect. But But what leader do I want that to be? I mean, kind of Krieg, maybe Lucy, regular Dawn. I don't know. I really don't know. I had this at pre-release. I don't remember if I used it. So, Brooke would be cool. You know, first Brooke leader, actually having it for, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I should just focus on stuff that I could, like, trade for. I don't know. We will see. Because that's my thing. I haven't really sold a whole lot of cards. I've always just straight up traded stuff. I think I was... No, I forget if I did that in a video or not. But I was going to show some of the cards that I had traded for. Alvida Rare, Bartolomeo. Speaking of... Oh! The live action has came out in between. What did y'all think? I thought them adding Bart was a great touch. Like, genuinely. Because we do know that he was in Loketown at the time. He did see Luffy almost get executed. I think it's nice. I think season 2 was really, really good. Like, genuinely, not even... I mean, obviously, yeah, I'm a One Piece fan, so I'm gonna be a little biased. But I do just genuinely think that it was, one, a lot better than season 1. Season 1 was still pretty decent, but I feel like this one was just a lot better. First episode was great. Zero vs. Bounty Hunters was, of course, fantastic. I admittedly shouldn't have tried to binge it all in one day. Oh, zombie. This card, I immediately try to get rid of it whenever somebody plays it. Y'all not being... No, I'm Roger. You can't be a 7K leader when I'm a 7K leader. No, that's not happening. Anyway. But I shouldn't have binged live action all in one sitting. Just wasn't really... I don't think it was the best idea. But I don't know. I still enjoyed it. I need to go back and rewatch like Drum Kingdom, because that was, I think, when I was kind of just fizzling out. Like, okay, I'm ingesting too much at one point. This was annoying. This was annoying in pre-release. Okay, Bonnie. Oops. So, Curl. This was like one of the few actual good cards I pulled in pre-release. And a Brook event. All right. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I need to put this here. Let me see. Sorry. I gotta have stuff in its place. What's that called? Mise en place. I forget if that's a cooking term or if that's a movie term. I took an aesthetics of film class back in university. One of my favorite classes, honestly. Even though it was supposed to be a BS class. Anyway, it was all online. Just had to watch movies and talk about them. Talk about like the cinematography, what those choices meant. This was also a GOAT pre-release. Lucy, I already have one, but good to have another. It's 2K, Brook Event, and Robin again. I guess all the SRs are going to be on this side. So we pulled 2, we pulled Krieg, and we pulled Rebecca. Okay. I thought about having some music playing for y'all. I couldn't find anything I liked. I'm sorry. And I refuse to use that same One Piece music that everybody else plays. I'm sorry. If you want music, let me know. I'll try to figure out something for next time. But I'm gonna just try to keep the commentary going as we do it. Boom. Another Usopp and Golden Rifle. Had that in pre-release as well. Wasn't quite sure, you know, how good it was. I only used it for counter. I didn't use the main effect. Let's see. Kuma, let's go. Oh, one thing that is new. If you know, or if you play the game and all that, you'll know that regional sign up was not too long ago. I did get into Peoria Regional because, as you all know, I do live in Illinois, so good to be able to get into a regional that is close. Maybe one day when I get my money up or get more competitive at the game and can where it's actually like worthwhile traveling for tournaments, maybe I'll go to Texas or California or Toronto or whatever for those regionals. But as it is now, nah. If it ain't in Peoria, I ain't going. But I got into it. The issue is that, dang, should I even say this? I guess I can. It's on my dad's birthday, so we're going to see. You know, I made sure to get in just in case. GOAT and pre-release, loved it. And Kyros, that's really good for Rebecca. Why does this card feel thicker than the rest? That's weird. So I don't know. I'm asking what he wants to do for his birthday. He's typically a person that does not like to do things for his birthday. So if he says no, you know, I'm going to let him know, like, hey, there's something going on. It's up north. If you ain't doing nothing, I guess I'll go to this. But if not, let me know, because I will cancel it and I will get my money back. So, oh, that's pretty neat. So, I don't know. We'll see. Signed up for that and one of the treasure cups. So, what is that? What is making that noise? Arlong and Rob Lu. That's a dope artwork. That is a really cool artwork. Rob Lucci SR. No Borsalinos and no Zoros. Zoros are what I need for Roger. So, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Because I don't know how much those Zoros are going to be. Because it seems like just about every red deck runs them. So, I don't know. We're going to see. We shall certainly see. Because if those things are like, if they're 10 each, okay, fine. But if they 20 each, no. Nope. We'll have to figure something else out. Pearl, okay. And Lightning Dragon, okay. It's not bad. I love this artwork for Pearl. Once this card got not leaked, but like they said it was coming, I'm like, yeah, no. They're cooking with the artwork at least. Darn shame that Don Krieg isn't more viable. I'm sure maybe some people can make it work. I think it's just out east, even because they had this set before us, it just wasn't quite working. Let's see. Krieg has just also been, I don't know. I don't know what it was about Don Krieg, but like he was one of the villains, the early One Piece villains that always stuck with me. Even though he technically wasn't even the highlight of his own arc. That was Mihawk. But I don't know, Bonnie and Brookhassar. I lost because of this card. It's a dope card. This is another solid artwork. I think the SRs in this set have some great art. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might, if it's cheap, I might just go ahead and build Don Krieg and just see what happens. You know, doesn't necessarily have to do good. If it's locals, who cares, right? I just wouldn't tap. I just probably wouldn't take it to a big tournament. That's all. Let's see. I haven't really been going to a whole bunch of locals. Another Brook leader. Dang, I haven't pulled a purple Enel leader yet. And ooh, Nami SR. Again, another dope artwork. I am not getting a Zoro or a Borsellino. It's just not happening. But no, because of gas prices climbing so high, I have not been going to as many locals. I go to my one regular local on Tuesdays, and it's not only because, one, it's where I bought this box, and two, they only charge MSRP. It's not the only reason. I do like them. They're really cool people. They also have like the biggest store, but I don't know. I just prefer to go to there. I do like the other stores. This is like by no means like saying I don't like the other stores. I love the other stores too. That was just like the first store where I actually like started playing. So I just only really go to that one. And also, again, you know, they are like, hey, you play here regularly, so we're gonna let you get we're gonna hold boxes for you for the people that play here regularly. There's really only 6 of us that play regularly there. So this card is so scary. This is another one of the reasons why I kind of want to play Lucy. I heard people were cooking with Red Sanji because of this. Cooking with Sanji. Pearl. Another Arlong and regular Dawn. Yeah. Yep. Well, we got a 3-hit box more than likely, unless something miraculous pops out of these last 2. But let's see. Let's see. Oh. Hopefully we get one of the SRs we're looking for. Nope, right there. Doll, Genbo. I like that this is kind of Sky Island themed, kind of. I feel like the themes are a little loose, these past couple sets. Sanji rare, okay. This is not the Zoro I was talking about. I should have been more specific. That's on me. Oh well. It's funny they're in the same pack. Okay. Red Zoro SR. That's what I want. Okay. K Universe, whoever's listening. Red Zoro SR. That's what we want. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Not the last pack, because we do have one more. Off to the side, you can see that peeking in the corner. Robin. Let's see. I'm gonna figure out a deck to make these Ryumas work. I feel like that's a pretty decent effect. Sai, or is that a rare? Yeah. And Shura. Dang, okay. So, leaders. I did not pull a Don Krieg, and I didn't pull an Enel. So that's my guess for what this is. For this last pack, manufactured last pack magic, which you could do with leaders. So we'll see. You know, this could be a double leader pack. Those do exist. So, all right. I'm assuming though, it's either Purple Enel or Don Krieg. Let's see. Meowpin. Okay. Sanji and Brooke. One of the ones I wanted. Okay. I will take that any day of the week. First Brooke leader. Well, first time Brooke's a leader in a set. And he gets an awesome alt. I don't know if I'm getting rid of this. I'm keeping this more than likely. I don't know. Depending on what people want to trade for it, maybe. But as far I'm not, you know, I like I said, I don't really sell my stuff outright. I just kind of trade for it. But I don't know. This is a gorgeous card. All right, let's get this sleeved up, and we'll do our little recap. Not a bad box by any means. No, I didn't get basically any of the stuff I really, really wanted, but I'm not like unhappy with what I did get. This is a gorgeous card. I'm happy to get it. Out of all the leaders, this is probably the one I wanted. I really hope I said that earlier and I'm not contradicting myself. But I did know that the artwork of this. Anytime it's like an ensemble like this, I love it. Just like that Whitebeard SP from OP-10, which I did get. But these are our 3 hits. We got the regular SEC Luffy, the alt of the same card, and we have Brooke. 3-hit box. I love it. But all right. That's been me. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like the video, you know, if you want to hear music, let me know. I'll try to figure something out. But otherwise, that's it. I'm signing off. I'll see you in the next one.